The Hebrew Israelites, we've been sent down here by Yahweh Bashmiah Bashar to prophesy the downfall of the so-called white man, the downfall of Donald Trump, the downfall of America, and more importantly, the resurrection of the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man, woman, and child. Israelites according to the Bible. Hold that sign up. And like the brother said, if you're not a so-called black man, Hispanic, or Native American, you will be destroyed by Yahushua when he returns. Isaiah chapter 21 and 9. Give me the book of Psalm chapter 108 and 8. Give me addition to Esther chapter 16 and 24. Give me the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 30. Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 63 and verse 2. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 21 and verse 9. Read that. And behold, here cometh a chariot of men. Read. With a couple of horsemen. And he answered and said, Babylon is fallen!
The Lord say,
Babylon is fallen!
Who's that saying?
Babylon is fallen!
Say it again!
Babylon is fallen!
Make it great again!
Babylon is fallen!
Reparation!
Babylon is fallen!
Read!
It's fallen!
What?
It's fallen!
What?
It's fallen!
Read!
And all of the graven images of our gods, he hath broken into the ground!
He hath what?
He hath broken into the ground!
So the Most High said your days are up, man.
Right.
Babylon the Great is America according to the Bible, man. The land of confusion, the land of homosexuality, the land of child molestation, the land of hypocrisy, the land of all damnations, man. Damn East Indians and Arabs celebrate July 4th. What the hell is the East Indian doing celebrating the independence of America? What is the so-called white woman doing celebrating the independence of a nation that had our people in captivity? Didn't you people have black people in slavery?
I came here to
So
protest.
hold on. You don't know you are wrong. You don't know your days are numbered. You, this so-called white woman, getting white people put black people in slavery. So what is God going to do about that?
I don't believe in God.
I'm not talking.
All right.
We know you
What is God going to do about it?
I don't know, dear. I don't know.
You don't know. If I broke into your house, would you call the police?
Yes.
If I slaughtered your children, would you want justice?
Yes.
If I burnt your house down, would you want any type of amendment, right?
Yes.
So of course they would. That's the spirit. So what is God going to do? What is God going to do for what the so-called white man did?
I hope they get punished, but I don't know what
Said you
God
hope
does.
what?
I hope they get punished.
You are going to get punished. You are going to get punished. I know you hope to get punished.
Okay.
Give me Esther 16:24, man. Look at the so-called white woman. She hopes to get punished, man. Right? She hopes to get punished. Right. Read that. We know what
Esther
spirit you
chapter
in.
16 and
We know what spirit she is.
Esther chapter 16 and verse 24. Therefore, every city and country,
Every what?
every city and country,
America and England.
every city and country,
France and Portugal.
every city and country,
Germany and Israel.
every city and country,
Every city, every country. Read.
which shall not do according to these things.
If you don't want to keep the laws and commandments, if you want to say you want to have a Pride Month, the Most High got judgment for you, man. If you have an organization called the North American Man-Boy Love Association full of pedophiles and child molesters, God has a judgment for you, man. If you want to murder and kill men, Emmett Till, Freddie Gray, Philando Castile, and the list goes on and on, God has a judgment for you. If you want to take an entire nation of people, enslave them, rape their men, murder their children, feed them alligators, God has a judgment for you. Read on.
Every city,
Every what?
every city,
Read it again.
every city,
Read.
and country, whatsoever, which shall not do according to these things, shall be destroyed without mercy.
Shall be what?
Shall be destroyed without mercy.
The White House.
Shall be destroyed without mercy.
What about DC?
Shall be destroyed without mercy.
What about America?
Shall be destroyed without mercy.
What about New York?
Shall be destroyed without mercy.
The Lord said,
Shall be destroyed without mercy.
you're not getting no mercy, Mr. So-called white man. You don't get no mercy, America. You don't get no mercy from God, man. When's the last time you showed mercy on the earth, man? When's the last time America showed mercy to the so-called black man? When's the last time America showed mercy to the so-called Hispanic man? You're rounding them up. God knows what's happening to these children, man. Sending them off to God knows where, man. So when's the last time America showed mercy? Any white man got an answer? Any white woman got an answer? Can anybody speak up of when the last time America showed our people mercy?
Never.
Never.
Right.
You're able to do that. Right. What do you have to say, Mr. White man?
I said you're able to do
I
this.
said, when is the last time America showed black people mercy?
Right now.
What mercy is there?
You're able to do this.
Come up here, I can't hear you. Don't be a coward, come up here. Don't be a coward. Be a man. Be a man.
Be a man.
He's the coward that he is. The children are being ashamed. We're going to destroy your children. We're going to take your woman captive. I'm not going to no captive. His ass will come right up here, man. The devil that he is. And now the white man is showing his mercy up, man. When we get murdered every day, man. We still work. We still have bills. We're still getting arrested every day, man. How are we getting mercy from the so-called white man right now? How? Crickets, man. Where did it get? Shall be what?
Shall be destroyed without mercy.
What about their children?
Shall be destroyed without mercy.
Give me Psalms 137 and 7. Read on.
With fire and sword.
With fire and sword.
And shall be made not only unprofitable for men, but also mosaicful to wild beasts and fowls forever.
For how long?
Forever.
So your judgment is up, man. Give me Psalms 137 and 7.
Psalms chapter 137 and verse number 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Forget about it.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
The Lord said, remember the slavery. Remember 70 AD. Remember 586 BC in the month of October when the Edomites burnt the temple down through the Babylonian siege, man. And we remember that, man. We remember Emmett Till, man. We remember, like the brother said, when you dropped bombs in the 1920s on Tulsa, Oklahoma, man. And you have the Gatling gun out there just cutting them down as they fled, man. And you fed us to alligators, man. And you raped our men. And you ran experiments on our women, man. The Lord said, remember the atrocities and the wickedness that you so-called white men have done to the children of God. Read on.
In the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
You're the ones that burnt down Jerusalem, man. You're the ones that stole the menorah. Where's our menorah at, man? Where's our holy vessels at, man? Where's the showbread at? Where's the table at, man? All of these things your people stole. Especially you damn Roman. Your people stole our inheritance, man.
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
What happened to America?
Who daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
You ought to be destroyed. All you did was destroy the air, destroy the water, destroy the minds of the people, enslave the children of God, made Jesus a white man, you made God a white man, you made the angels a so-called white man. You've done nothing but evil on the earth. All you've done since the time you've been on the earth was be a damn disease and the virus on the earth. Read on.
Happy shall he be.
So what the Lord saying?
Happy shall he be.
He's going to be sad.
Happy shall he be.
See, the Edomite early, he said we should be happy.
That's right.
We're going to be happy, man. We are going to be happy, man.
That's right.
Let's see what God says is going to make the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man happy. Happy shall he be.
That reward of thee as thou hast served us.
See, God said we're going to be happy to pay you doubles back for what you did to us.
That's
right. Right? Read on.
Happy shall he be.
Uh-oh, now the Lord getting specific, man. Happy shall he be
that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
Against the pillow.
Against the stone.
Took them in that night.
Against the stone.
Feeding they sauce.
Against the stone.
The Lord say.
Against the stone.
The Most High said, you see that little Edomite baby right there? What's your name? What's your name? I can talk to whoever I want to talk to. And you can't save him.
Right.
You can't save him at all. You can't save him in that day. You need to stop, bro. Right. You take that man out your arms and dash him against Stop us in that day. We're going to snatch him out your arms, slaughter the husband, destroy your woman, and take little Jack, little Brock, little Lance, Chase, and Ryder, and dash him against the stone.
That's right.
And Emily too, man. We're going to snatch Emily up by her ponytail. Her glass is going to fall off. We're going to take her damn glasses. Pierce her in the damn neck.
That's right. That's right.
What do you want? Who are you? What is your nationality? Come up here. What is your nationality? What is your nationality? What do you say?
American.
You American from where? Are you Polish? Are you Jewish?
I was born here.
Are you Polish? Are you Ukrainian? Are you English? See, these white people are stupid. Stop giving them so much credit. Stop looking at them like they know something, man. He's a living testament of the damn folly of the so-called white man. Doesn't even know where he is, man. And where the hell he came from. Give me Psalms 108 and 8, man.
Psalms chapter 108 and verse number 8. Gilead is mine.
What the Lord say?
Gilead is mine.
Gilead is mine. Read on.
Manasseh is mine.
Manasseh is mine.
Ephraim also is the strength of my head.
Ephraim is the so-called northern kingdom, right? Puerto Ricans, so-called Native Americans, so-called Venezuelans, all of your so-called Latin tribes, they're the strength of the Most High. Read on.
Judah is my lawgiver.
But we a bunch of niggas.
Judah is my lawgiver.
We the lawgivers on the earth,
right?
Right. The sons of the Most High God.
Right.
Judah is my lawgiver.
Moab is my wash pot.
The Lord say,
Moab is my wash pot.
Who's Moab, the so-called Chinese man?
Right.
He's a wash pot, good for filth and dung. Read on.
Over Edom will I cast out my shoe.
Read.
Over Philistia will I triumph.
Go on.
Who will bring me into the strong city?
Read.
Who will lead me into Edom?
Who would do what?
Who will lead me into Edom?
Moses say,
Who will lead me into
why
Edom?
is David prophesied against Edom, huh?
Right.
Why is David saying, who will lead me into Edom, huh?
Right.
If God is coming to save all nations,
Right.
isn't Edom a nation?
Right.
Aren't they one of the 18 nations that God made? Why is David saying over Philistia will destroy them, huh?
See that?
Who's the Philistines? You Africans, man. Why did the Lord got to hit out on the Moabites, man? Right, because the Moabites is the so-called Chinese man. Why does the Lord get on the Arabs? Why does the Lord get on everybody if you love everybody?
Right.
If the Lord love everybody and he's coming to save everybody, why just put a hit out on all nations, man? And what the Lord said about Edom, read that again.
Come on. Who will bring me into the strong city?
What the Lord say?
Who will bring me into the strong city?
What's DC supposed to be?
Who will bring me into the strong city?
Babylon the Great.
Who will bring me into the strong city?
Who's going to bring us into the strong city, man?
Bring it out.
Who's going to lead us to destroy the so-called white man?
That's right.
Who's going to lead us to enslave them? They deserve to be in slavery.
Right.
You are going in slavery, Mr. So-called white man.
Right.
We're going to knock that damn hat off your head.
Right.
You ain't going to have no glasses in the kingdom, man.
Right.
From the slavery that the Most High got for you, man.
Right.
Read on.
Who will lead me into Edom?
Who would do what?
Who will lead me into Edom?
Who's going to lead us into Edom, huh?
Right.
Malcolm X couldn't do it, man.
Right. Right.
Martin Luther King couldn't do it.
Right.
Edgar Evers couldn't do it.
Right.
What's the brother name? Marcus Garvey couldn't do it.
Right.
None of these men could lead us into Edom, man. None of these men had the strength to take down America. None of these men had the strength to take down DC, to take down America, to take down the society that the Heavenly Father created to be destroyed, man.
Right.
All these politicians, all these worldly leaders, they have failed.
Right.
But the Most High is going to be successful, man.
Right.
Lead into Edom.
Will not thou, oh God?
Well, what?
Will not thou, oh God?
Do it ourselves.
Will not thou, oh God?
God got a hit up for the so-called white man.
Right.
Are y'all so-called white people? What is your ethnicity? Is your father Mexican? From where?
From Mexico.
Actual Mexico. And what about you?
Mexican.
And what about you? Your father's from where?
My dad and my mom are from here, but my roots are from Germany. And
All right, now let me ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel about what the so-called white man did to the original boundaries of Mexico? Y'all know about the original boundaries of Mexico? What states did they have? They had Texas, they had New Mexico, they had Arizona, they had Utah, they had Oregon, they had Colorado, they had Wyoming, they had Washington, they had many states, right? And what happened? I can't hear you. They came in and took it. Why? You said what? You think God oversaw that, or you think God didn't witness it? You think God saw that? Why would God allow that to happen?
You know, it's not how those things bad things are bad things.
I can't hear
We
you.
have bad things.
God.
What's God?
What's God?
So those
What do you
things
mean
you
what's
talk
God?
about is bad things. The opportunity
I can't. Come up here, I can't hear you.
Who do you define as God?
What do you define as God?
The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Give me Matthew 22:32. He's the God of the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American. He's the true God of the so-called Mexican. Right? You speak Spanish? Where'd you learn Spanish from?
I live there.
No, what people taught the ancient Aztec Spanish?
Right.
The white man, right?
Right.
What is the language of those people prior to colonization?
Nikkei, Aztec, Zapotec.
They spoke Hebrew. Hebrew! They spoke the ancient Hebrew.
That's right.
So the point is, God sanctioned the Europeans and the Spaniards to come and take over that land due to the sins and the disobedience of those people. So we're telling our people, hold that sign up. Right? If you on this side, which you would be, a so-called Mexican, then you would be an Israelite.
Right.
According to the Bible. Right. And you need to return back to the Lord. Huh? And are you out here celebrating Independence Day?
No.
We out here for the White House.
Getting out.
So y'all aren't out here for the festival. No Mexican should be celebrating anything.
Are you Mexican?
Right.
So why are you to tell me to be Mexican?
What?
Who are you to tell me that I'm not Mexican?
I said no so-called Mexican should be celebrating anything that America has set up.
Right.
Don't you agree? No? See, our people are
Right.
right. You would think you would be adamant and you would be assertive about how the so-called white man destroyed you.
Right.
But now you're passive about if I should join your festivities or not.
Right.
Y'all need to wake up, wake the hell up and separate the so-called white man.
Wake up.
So-called white man. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. What are you doing? What do you want?
Just shake my hand.
Come up here. I got something for you.
Shake my hand.
Come up here. Come up here. Don't you want to shake my hand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look at Isaiah, chapter 60. Now hold on.
Hold on, ladies.
You'll shake my hand, right? Brothers agree, right?
Right.
Shake my hand, but it's based off of one condition. Right now, you're an honest woman, right? Would you say that you're of justice and truth?
Yes, sir.
And you're of equity and righteousness?
Yes, sir.
You believe in the Bible, right? You believe in God?
I believe in love.
All right, but you believe in justice too.
I believe in justice and I
Fairness?
believe in love. Yes, sir.
All right, treating people right.
Yes, sir.
Now, go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 14.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse number 14.
know?
The sons also of them that afflicted thee.
Read it again.
The sons also of them that afflicted thee.
And what's your name?
Mia.
Mia, what's your name?
Bianca.
Bianca, what's his name? What's your name? What did he say? Ramon. Ramon. Here's what God said. Read it again.
The sons also of them that afflicted thee.
So y'all answered this earlier. Who afflicted blacks and Hispanics? What race of people afflicted and punished and oppressed and destroyed our people?
Blacks in Spanish?
Who destroyed blacks and Mexicans? Who stole the land and put them in slavery? What race of people did that?
The Europeans.
Europeans.
Yep.
So God said, what? Read it one more time.
Come on. The sons also of them that afflicted thee.
So the descendants of the people that enslaved black people, the descendants of the people that destroyed Hispanics and Native Americans, their descendants. The Lord said, the sons of them that afflicted thee shall what?
Shall come bending unto thee.
They shall come what?
Come bending unto thee.
Read.
And they that despise thee shall bow themselves down.
Shall do what?
Shall bow themselves down.
With true justice.
Shall bow themselves down.
Read it one more time.
Shall bow themselves down.
Read.
At the soles of thy feet.
At the soles of thy feet. So if you are truly about righteousness, didn't she say that? And she said she's about justice and she's about fairness, right? She said that. Everybody heard you say that. Now, if you're a woman of your word, you're going to bow yourself down at the soles of the feet of the Israelites. And we are the Israelites. And what did you say? What did you say?
I said she won't.
She won't. How do you know she won't? Who are you? Who are you? Where did you spawn from? Where did you come from? Are you a so-called white woman too? Is your father a white man? So that makes sense. Your father's a white man, right?
Right.
No, hold on. Don't take her away from being a woman of justice.
Right.
No,
Right.
Hold on. Ma'am, you said you're a woman of justice.
Right.
God said if you're a woman of justice, you're going to bow yourself down as an apology for what all white people did to black people and Hispanics.
Right.
Are you willing to make things right? This is better than shaking our hand.
Right.
Shaking our, hold on. Shaking our hand is not what God said.
Right.
That would just be for me.
Right.
See, what's better than shaking our hand is an apology.
Right.
We have yet to meet a righteous person that's willing to apologize.
Right.
And we're hoping, we're hoping that things have changed tonight. We're hoping that things have changed, and you're the one that's willing and able and ready to apologize. This one opportunity in your life for all of the slavery and murder that white people have done. Are you going to do it?
Absolutely not.
Hold on. Are you going to do it?
I am willing to shake everyone's hand here.
Hold on. Did God tell you to shake our hand?
Who is your
Give me
God?
Isaiah 49.
Did she ever own
Isaiah!
Hold on, and who are you?
My name is Lexi.
Lexi, and your father's a so-called white man?
My father is a white man.
So you're not going to make it either, Lexi.
What?
You're not going to make it. Your days are numbered too.
Right.
You can't.
Right? Your days are
Fighting fire
numbered.
with fire only leads to more hatred and more destruction.
Whose philosophy is that? Does the so-called white man apply that philosophy?
Who
Do your
cares?
people apply that?
Who cares about the color?
We care about the truth. You're the so-called white man saying don't fight fire with fire.
Right.
But you're dropping fire on Palestinians.
Right.
You're dropping fire on black people.
Right.
You're dropping fire on all the people of the land, man.
Right.
But you telling people to fight fire with fire, man. Read that, man.
Isaiah!
Don't they burn people with
sir.
you and set them on fire?
Right.
Don't you take our people, dismember them, set them on fire in the grill of damn Edom, man?
Right.
All so-called white people, man.
To this day.
You burn so-called Aztecs, Olmecs, and Incas at the cross, man.
Right.
And bow down to a white Jesus.
Right.
Who are you
Comfortable
to
in
tell
pain and
us
that's okay.
and the Most High God not to fight fire with fire?
That's right.
Read that.
Isaiah 49:23.
Read it.
And kings shall be thy nursing
What
father.
the Lord say?
And kings shall be thy nursing father.
Read it again.
And kings shall be thy nursing
That's
father.
for all so-called white men up here and so-called white women. Listen to what God said. Read.
And their queens, thy nursing mothers.
Read.
They shall bow down to thee.
What the Lord say?
They shall bow down to
Read
thee.
it again.
They shall bow down to
But
thee.
you're not going to do it.
They shall bow down to thee.
It's their decision.
They shall bow down to thee.
Read.
With their face toward the earth and lift up the dust of thy feet.
That's what God said.
That's right.
God said all so-called white people, you're going to bow down at the feet of the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man, woman, and child.
That's right.
Whether you like it or not.
Right.
Whether you do it in this life or in the world to come. You're definitely going to.
You go get it. That's right.
You're definitely going to.
Right. Soon as we get the okay. Right.
Why would she bow down to you, making us seem superior to her when all we want is for everyone
So
to be
black
equal?
people are superior to white people?
That's
I mean, Mexicans.
Nobody is superior.
Are
Nobody
Mexicans,
should be superior from
hold on,
anybody.
are Mexicans superior than white people?
No, everyone should be equal. That's
Alright,
what
okay.
we're here for.
Okay, hold on.
You're here trying to
Let me-
make
hold
this
on.
claim that you guys are better than us, that
Hold
we're
on.
better than her, that she's better than us.
Let me tell you
Why
something.
wouldn't everybody want to be
You know what you- hold on.
Right,
Hold on.
We're here for you just like we're here for
Hold
us.
on.
What
Do you,
you're
hold on.
saying
Do you
is
have melanin?
Who cares if she has
Do you have
melanin?
melanin?
A little bit.
You don't have any
If
melanin. Where's
she
the little
has
bit at? Where is that?
melanin. Who cares if she has melanin?
Why did God create you different than we're all the same?
Right.
Why do you have melanin, but she doesn't have melanin?
Right.
We are all
Hold on, hold on. I asked you.
My organs are the same as yours.
No,
Yes,
no.
they are.
No,
Yes, they are.
but they're not the same as hers.
We all have the same
Yes,
heart.
Does she have recessive genes or dominant genes?
We all have the same heart.
Is
Do you have a
head?
do you
Hold on.
do you have a pancreas?
Let her, hold
You
on.
hold
You're
on.
being
You
bulletproof
hold
vest
on.
for the so-called white woman. Right. Defend herself.
Do you have a pancreas?
Do we hold
Do
on?
you have a pancreas?
Give me
Yes or no?
Deuteronomy
You want me to
76.
listen to you? Or you want to
I
listen
never
to me?
see the Mexicans are coming out.
Right, right.
You ready to fight so-called black man? She don't even got to move.
Right.
She don't even got to move. She got the fake tears in her eyes. She got the damn so-called
You have
white dog
the fake
face, and she got the
hatred.
so-called white. No, this is real hatred.
Real hatred.
Let's think about it. True, authentic hatred. The same hatred that she showed my people.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse number 6. Bring it
I love y'all. That's why we correcting y'all right now.
Right.
We correcting y'all, telling y'all to separate from the so-called white woman.
Your love
For
is
thou
hate.
art holy people.
But we all the same.
For thou art holy
No,
people.
we all equal.
For thou art holy people.
Read it again.
For thou art holy
The
people.
Lord, hold the sign up. The Lord said that the people in this sign, hold it nice and tall, that the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man, woman, and child are the holy people of God.
That's right.
We're the people that the Lord delivered out of Egypt.
Right.
We're the people that God gave the commandments to.
Right.
We're
Right.
the people that went through the Red Sea.
Right.
We're the people in the Bible. We're Peter, we're David, we're Abraham,
Right.
we're Isaac,
Right.
we're Jacob.
Right.
The Lord called us the holy people.
Read on. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Read on.
The Lord thy God had chosen thee.
He chose everybody.
Had chosen thee.
He chose the whole world.
Had chosen thee.
Oh, you remember?
Had chosen thee.
The Lord chose us.
Right.
Why do you think we're the best athletes?
Right.
Why do you think we're the best dancers, the
Right.
best musicians?
Right.
We have the most inventions on the earth.
Right.
Who do you think built this? Who do you think designed DC?
Right.
Who designed the land of DC? Who designed the almanac? Who did this? Benjamin Banneker.
Right.
Is Banneker a white man?
No.
If the white man has all this intelligence, why did he beg a so-called black man to build this capital city? Why did he beg us to build the traffic lights? Why we have to build the railroads? Why we built the light bulb? Why we invent the car? Why we invent the refrigerator, the gas mask, the hot comb, the toilet, the bathroom? If we're so equal, why do we revolutionize society but they destroy society?
Bring that out.
Why do we revolutionize it but they break it down and destroy it?
No one.
Hold on! Why do I have woolly hair, brown eyes, brown skin, and I'm made in the image and likeness of God? But she's not, man. That's right. She doesn't look like me. How come I don't burn up in the sun, but she does? How come she burns up in the sun? How come she has to put on suntan lotion? How come that man has to put on SPF 3000?
That's right.
But I don't.
That's called genetics.
And why are my genetics better than theirs? That's my point.
Your soul
thou art an holy people.
But we are equal.
For thou art holy people.
Read it one more time.
For thou art holy people.
Read it again.
For thou art holy people.
Read it again.
For thou art holy people.
Read it again.
For thou art holy people.
Read it one more time.
For thou art holy people.
Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Go on.
The Lord thy God.
The Lord thy God
had chosen thee.
Read.
To be a special people.
To be a what?
To be a special people.
What are we?
To be a special people.
Are we niggas?
To be a special people.
Spinks.
To be a special people.
A damn monkey.
To be a special
A
people.
bunch of slaves.
To be a special people.
Be a what?
To be a special people.
Read.
Unto himself.
Read.
Above all people.
What the Lord say?
Above all people.
Who's I say?
Above all people.
What the Bible say?
Above all people.
No, we all the same.
Above all people.
No, we all equal.
Above all people.
We all the fast.
Above all people.
We all the strong.
Above all people. That are on the face of the earth.
No, just in D.C.
That are on the face of the earth.
Just on the East Coast.
That are on the face of the earth.
That's on the damn what?
That are on the face of the earth.
You can't deal with us, man. You can't deal with the Most High God.
Right.
Nothing that the so-called white man could do better than me and my brothers up here. If you can prove us wrong, we got $1,000 if you can prove us wrong.
Right.
We got $1,000 if you can prove us wrong, man. Something, look at you quiet, man. How y'all, bring it up. No. Don't let him go. Come right here. Hold on. I can't do it. I can't get up the side. Be a good white man. He's supposed to be a good white man, right?
I am Jewish.
Okay, say what you're Jewish, right?
Yes.
Your father's Jewish and your mother's Jewish.
Yes.
Which one?
Both.
Okay, now say what you have to say.
We are all equivalent. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. I don't know what you're talking about.
But hold on.
Yes.
Don't, as a Jewish man, ain't you supposed to believe in the Torah? Right. Do you read the Torah?
And by the way, I'm Muslim.
You know how many?
Hold on.
You know how many?
Hold on.
She's Indian.
Hold on.
What are you
I'm
talking
Muslim.
about?
Hold on.
This is
You
about.
said that you're Jewish,
Yes.
correct?
And
Yes.
I'm Muslim.
Jewish men read the Torah.
Not all of them.
So you don't believe in God.
I believe in God.
So surely God's word said that our people are above all people. That's in the Torah. That Jewish men read.
That's your
Deuteronomy 14:2.
interpretation.
God said, I'm equal all the same.
Right.
That's not what
Yeah.
God said.
But do you believe in
Anyway.
Do you believe in Deuteronomy?
What about
Do you
Deuteronomy?
believe in
Hold
Deuteronomy?
on, we're about to read Deuteronomy.
Yeah.
Hold on, read. Listen to this.
Sweat down.
Yeah.
I ain't holy people.
What's your name?
Yours, Lawrence.
Lawrence, and what's your name?
My name is Asra.
Oscar and Lawrence, and
Yeah.
what's your name?
Griffin.
Griffin?
Riffit. No,
Okay,
no,
Griffin.
no, Riffit.
Listen to this.
Riffit.
Listen
Yeah.
to this, Lawrence. Read.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 14:2. Thou art an holy people.
What the Lord say?
Sweat down art an holy people.
This is in the Torah, right? Read on.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Fifth book of the Bible. Go on.
And the Lord had chosen thee.
The Lord has chosen everybody.
And the Lord had chosen thee.
Who is God talking to right here?
Yeah, but what about the
Hold
part about
on.
Deuteronomy? No, it's important.
Lawrence.
No.
Lawrence.
Wait.
Yes.
No,
Who is God talking
Deuteronomy
to right
also
now?
talks
I
about.
don't know.
So you don't know what's going on.
We're here in 2025.
You're not a real Jew.
To
Once
put
you
your
don't
stick
fear
down.
That's not
God,
fair.
You don't fear the Bible.
You're my friend.
You're not a real Jew.
Let's shake hands. Let's
Isn't
shake
it-
hands.
Hold on. Isn't
Put the
Shabbat
anger
coming
away.
in?
Put the anger
Isn't
away.
the Shabbat coming
Put
in?
the anger away.
Are you out here drunk as the Shabbat
I'm
is
not
coming
drunk.
in? Are you out here drunk as the Shabbat is coming in?
Where's your beer?
Right. Y'all gonna find out that Jewish man is not the real Jew. He's a thief, and we the real Jews. Color Lawrence. What color are the real Jews according to the Bible? Does anybody know?
Yes, you know what?
What color are the real Jews?
The real color of humanity
Give
is
me
all of
Jeremiah.
us.
Jeremiah 14.
And we
Jeremiah.
love you.
Hold on, let's see what
Love
God
you.
said.
Love
What color are the real Jews? Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2.
Read.
Judah
The
mourning.
Lord say,
Judah mourning.
Did it again.
Judah mourning.
Did it again.
Judah mourning.
Did it again.
Judah mourning.
So the real Jews are in mourning. Right. Who's the real Jews? The so-called black men. Right? And the so-called Hispanic and Native American men. The real Jews are in mourning. Read on.
And the gates thereof languish.
Read.
They are black.
Go on the Jews.
They are black.
Go on the Jews.
They are black.
It's not in the Bible.
They are black.
It don't matter.
They are
It
black.
doesn't matter.
They are black.
The real Jews are black according to the Bible. So Lawrence isn't a real Jew. We're the real Jews according to the Bible. Right. You ought to see the face of these so-called white men. Crazy. They've never seen this before. I don't know where the hell they at right now. They've never seen. And there he is. Got a question. And there he is. And what do you want?
Go on,
What do you want? Hold on. What do you want? What's your deal?
You said you're prophesying about what's going
Hold
to
on. What's your deal?
You're prophesying about what's going to come to pass in the future.
We are prophesying about what's coming to pass. Yes, we are.
What does that look like? What does the society look like once Jesus comes back and changes it?
Perfect question. That's a beautiful question. That's a beautiful question. I'm going to tell you what the society looks like when Jesus Christ comes back. Right. Give me the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, and give me verse number 1. Bring it out! Second Ezra, chapter 6, and give me verse number 9. You give me the book of Revelation, chapter 18, and give me verse number 21. You give me the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, and give me verse number 3. And you give me the book of Revelation, chapter 17, and give me verse number 16. And you give me the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51. Jeremiah chapter 51 and you give me verse number 12. And you give me the book of Proverbs chapter 14 and give me verse number 19. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 63 and verse number 1.
Bring it out.
Who is this that cometh from Edom?
Lord say,
Who is this that cometh from Edom?
Edom is the biblical name of all so-called white men. Whether you're German, whether you're Polish, whether you're Ukrainian, whether your ethnicity goes back to the Irish or to the Dutch, you have a biblical identity that God calls the Edomites. So the Lord said, who is this that cometh from Edom? Read on.
With thy garments from Basra. Read. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
That's what going to be doing.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Isaiah said, who is this man coming from destroy the so-called white man? Who is this mighty man traveling in the greatest of his strength? Read on.
I that speak in righteousness.
What do y'all try to answer him?
I that speak in righteousness.
You want to know who that is? That's me. I that speak in righteousness. Mighty to what?
Mighty to save.
The Lord is mighty to save us. Right, read on.
Wherefore art thine red and thine apparel?
Isaiah said, okay, I get that. Right, I get you mighty to save. You're traveling. But why is your garment red? Why does it look like you was treading in a wine press? What is that about? Read on.
And thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fest.
Why does it look like you was stumping grapes all day? Why is Jesus Christ's garment drenched in red? Why do you think?
You're saying Jesus
Why
Christ's
is Jesus Christ's garment prophesied to be drenched in the color red?
Why? Well, why don't you?
What do you suspect?
It's going to be because he's coming back to kill people.
Who is he coming back to kill? Who is this that coming from what? From Edom.
Edom.
Who is the Edomites?
You said that was all white.
Right, so aren't you a so-called white man?
Fairly
Kill you, Harry
You're
Potter.
a so-called white man. Read on.
Kill Harry Potter.
Treading the wine press alone.
What the Lord say?
I am treading the wine press
We
alone.
need these stealth bombers.
I am treading the wine press
We
alone.
need Trump's military.
I am treading the wine press alone.
Read.
And of the people there was none with me.
Read.
For I will tread them in mine anger and trample them in my fury. And their blood.
And their what?
And their blood.
And their what?
And their blood.
And their what?
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
And I would do what?
And I will stain.
And I would do what?
And I will stain.
I would do what?
And I will stain.
I would stain
all my
a
raiment.
little bit of it.
All my
So
raiment.
you want to know what's going to happen? When Jesus Christ returns, his garment is going to be drenched in the blood of all so-called white people.
That's right.
Damn right. That's what God has in store for so-called white men.
So just kill all
Give me
white
2 Ezra chapter 6 and 9.
Second Ezra chapter 6 and
Isaiah
verse
14 and
number
1.
9.
Bring it out.
Come on. Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse number 9.
Bring it out.
And for Esau is the beginning. It's like it. For Esau is the end of the world.
Read it from the top.
For Esau is the end of the world.
Esau is the father of all Europeans. See, you're living in the end of the world right now. Right? You aren't when you agree that you're living in the last days. So even he would agree, huh? Right? You can see the tumults. You can see the riots. You can see the wars. You can see the nukes being built. You can see the weather changing. You can see the behavior of the people changing. You can see the spirit of the Most High is on the earth in the last days. Now, in these last days, there's a kingdom that's in power right now. Now, if y'all are honest white men, if y'all are intelligent, you would know what race of people are ruling the world right now. Is it the African man? It's the African man ruling the earth right now. It's the Japanese man ruling the earth right now. What people are ruling the earth right now?
You're going to say what?
Hold on, no, I want you to say the truth. The truth. What people rule the earth right now?
You can't honestly put words in my mouth.
Well, you tell me what people rule the earth.
White people.
White people rule the earth.
Happy with the clip?
So hold on. So what the Lord say?
For Esau is the end of the world.
Read it again.
For Esau is the end of the world.
One more time.
For Esau is the end of the world.
The Egyptians, they got the rule, man.
Right.
The Chinese, man, they got the rule, man.
Right.
The Babylonians, they got the rule. The Assyrians, they got the rule. The Persians, they got the rule. The Medes, they got the rule. Every nation on the earth that's been created by God has had a chance to rule, but they have also been destroyed by God. The so-called white man, this is your rulership right now. You control the economy. You control the finances. You control embassies and countries through the World Bank, the IMF, and the Federal Reserve, man.
That's right.
Your people govern and dominate the entire earth through subtlety, witchcraft, sorcery, and deception, man. So God said Esau is the end of the world. So when Jesus Christ returns, he's taking the power away from the so-called white man and giving it to the so-called black, Hispanic, and Esau is the end of the world, and what?
And Jacob.
And who?
And Jacob.
Moab.
And Jacob.
Amen.
And Jacob.
Jacob, we're Jacob, man.
That's right.
My brothers, we Jacob.
That's
up here.
right.
Jacob.
It's the beginning of it. That boom.
And we got next how the elders.
Damn right.
Guess what? To answer your question, when Jesus Christ returns, he's going to destroy America, destroy everybody in this land. But guess what? Hold on. There may be hope. There may be hope for y'all. Because a remnant of y'all are going to be saved. Don't that sound nice? That a remnant of white people are going to be saved.
What does that entail?
Excellent. Good follow-up. What does that entail? Give me Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse number 1.
Bring it up.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Read it again.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
The Lord will have mercy on Jacob
and will yet choose Israel.
Read on.
And will set them in their own land.
Be in America forever.
And set them in their own land.
We'll be in D.C.
And set them in their own land.
50 more July 4th camps.
And set them in their own land.
The Lord is going to put us back in our own land, man. Which is the land of Israel. Men like Lawrence, men like them so-called Jews, they're not the real Jews according to the Bible. We all know that they were given that land by the British Mandate, by the Balfour Declaration in 1948, but they do not fit any biblical prophecy of the real Jews. So the Lord, not the British, not the United Nations, the Lord is going to put the real Jews back in their land. Read on.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
And y'all are the strangers, right? So-called white men, so-called Chinese men, so-called Japanese men, so-called Arabs. Y'all are the strangers. Y'all are coming too. Read on.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Y'all gonna cleave to us.
And the people shall take them.
Ask.
And the people shall take them.
Did America ask for the land from the Native Americans? What did they do? They took it, right?
That's right.
You agree they took it.
My people. Took it from my people. Don't call me white.
Okay, who are your people?
Native, I'm First Nation, Chippewa.
Chippewa.
$5.
Your grandfather's Chippewa.
From my father's side.
Your grandfather's Chippewa. Now, how do you feel about July 4th right now?
I don't care.
See? Read on. Let's get back to that. See that? You don't care.
That's
all we needed to know.
That's right.
And the people shall take them.
Take the so-called white man
and bring them to their place.
Bring to Jerusalem.
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
Shall what?
Shall possess them.
When you possess something, you possess those headphones, right? Or did you you stole those?
No, I bought them.
But you possessed them, right?
Yeah.
Which means you own them, right?
Yeah.
So the people of Israel are going to own all of the other races.
Right.
That's what God said, the strangers. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them.
And the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Read.
And they shall take them captives.
And they should do what?
And they shall take them captives.
What are we going to do?
And they shall take them captives.
Who's what?
Whose captives they were.
And what else?
And they shall rule.
We're going to be slaves.
And they shall
We're
rule.
going to bow down.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
So God says you're going into slavery.
That's right.
That's what it entails. The remnant of so-called white men that aren't destroyed by God and thermonuclear destruction are going to be slaves eternally, well, for a remnant of time, for the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man, woman, and child.
That's
and then
right.
after 1,000 years,
Right.
we're going to gather you all up,
Right.
round you all up,
Right.
put you in the pit, and you're going to be extinct off the face of the earth.
Right.
Man, so you have no hope. Watch the fireworks. Enjoy this night, man. Enjoy the flag, man. Enjoy the burgers and the hot dogs, the American pie, the New York Yankees, the Celtics. Enjoy the society, man. Spend the money while you can, because your days are over, Mr. So-called white man. And our kingdom is being built right in front of your eyes right now. Give me Daniel 2:44. Give me Revelation 18:21. Give me Genesis 49:1. And you know what I want? It's St. John 12:28. Read that.
The book of Daniel, chapter 2, and verse number 44.
Read it out.
And in the days of these kings,
What the Lord say?
and in the days of these kings,
Read.
shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
And we're the kingdom of heaven on the earth, man. See, the day you ever call us a nigger before? Have you ever said the word nigger? Have you ever thought the word nigger?
No, I mean, other than
I mean, what? Huh?
I've heard other people say
Hold
it,
on.
but I've
You never went at home, slammed the door, and said nigger.
no, I have not said it.
Why not?
Liar.
I don't want
You're a
to.
liar.
Believe him? No. We don't believe. Hold on. What do you have to say?
So just to be clear, it doesn't matter at all what I just answered your questions with. You are just going to call me a liar.
Well, you are a liar. Hey, you tell me what so-called white man is not a liar.
Right.
Point them out. Point out a white man is not a liar, and I'll call you a liar. Huh?
See that?
Point out a white man is not a liar. Find one.
I think everyone lies from time to
All right then. So they're all liars. Right?
time. That's the point.
That you a liar, huh?
Right.
Read that. I'm an Israelite, man.
Right.
And I want you for slavery.
That's right. That's right.
And we gotta figure out what the hell we gonna do with somebody like you, man. You a feeble folk, man. We gonna put you through a slave program, man.
Right.
You work out. Do you work out?
Not too often. I should.
Well, what do you do when you work out?
I mostly just run.
You need to do more than that. You need to put on some muscle. Right. You don't do muscle building.
Not too much.
I'm gonna tell you something. What's your name again?
I don't think you need to
Hey,
know
look,
my
well,
name.
guess what, Esau? You buy you some dumbbells, man.
Right.
You start with 5 pounds.
Right.
You get your reps in.
Right.
Then you build yourself up to 15 pounds. And then you get to 20 pounds, man.
That's right.
You got a membership?
No.
Get you a damn membership.
That's right.
Man. You're going to need it, some protein shakes, and get built up. Because you're going to be a good slave, man. You're going to be a good slave. We're going to have you hewing down wood, drawing water, picking olives, picking berries, and carrying my sheep from land to land, man.
Right.
That's what we got in store for you, man.
That's right.
Read that. You can't do that. You're going to do it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you
Don't
gonna
worry.
do it.
You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You don't believe
gonna
you're
do
going to do it? No. Read that.
Right. Daniel chapter 2 and verse 44.
Read.
And in the days of these kings.
What the Lord say?
And in the days of these
In
kings.
front of the White House.
And in the days of these
In
kings.
front of the NATO.
In front of the days of these kings.
And we in the seat of the beast right now.
Right.
In the days of these kings.
Shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
Read.
And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces.
But it shall what?
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
We got 4 more years.
And it shall stand forever.
Oh, Israel.
And it shall stand forever.
That's Charlotte.
And it shall stand forever.
You're going to stand forever while your kingdom is destroyed. Give me the book of Revelation 18 and 21.
Revelation 18 verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it to the sea, saying, thus with violence.
That's what hearts.
That's what violence.
That's what marching.
That's what violence.
That's what truck.
That's what violence.
Read.
Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all.
That's right. Babylon the Great. Your kingdom has a history built up in murder. Huh?
I've never been a part of it.
You are a part of it right now. You're a part of it right now. The wealth and the privileges that you have come with a price. Your people have been enslaved, robbed, and murdered the earth, and you're living off of the benefits of it right now.
Right.
So how do you not have a part of it when you receive privileges and benefits for what your ancestors have done?
Right now.
The kingdom is over. The kingdom is finished. Your double tongue, hypocrisy, and lies won't take root on us anymore. Right. The Most High has the kingdom number.
So,
read that.
Wait,
read on.
well, if I could just ask you a question.
Genesis chapter 29 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together.
Stay at home.
Gather yourselves together.
Too far.
Gather yourselves together.
Don't travel.
Gather yourselves together.
Read.
That I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last
And
days.
you living in the last days, man. You're living in the end of the world.
Right.
Thermonuclear destruction is coming on the earth, man.
Right.
The Most High got ICBM missiles.
That's right.
Ain't for DC.
That's
Ain't
right.
for LA. Ain't for Baltimore. Ain't for Detroit.
That's right.
Ain't for New York. Ain't to Miami. Ain't to Houston. Ain't to Seattle. Ain't
Bring
to
it out. Right.
It's over. Read that.
St. John chapter 12 verse number 28.
Bring it out.
Father, glorify thy name.
Y'all shall sing.
Father, glorify thy
The
name.
King of Kings sing.
Father, glorify thy name.
Prince of Life sing.
Father, glorify thy
The
name.
Son of Man sing.
Father, glorify thy
The
name.
Savior sing.
Father, glorify thy
The
name.
Hope sing.
Father, glorify thy name.
Deliverer sing.
Father, glorify thy name. Think of their voice of heaven saying, I will glorify it and will glorify it again.
And we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach, woman like Yahushai. Death to America.
Death to America.
Death to America.
Death to America.
Death to the White House.